Hey guys, welcome to another part-time Skater 3. This is Canada, and we will be completing it. This will pretty much finalize all the stats we need, as all we need now is the board, but really, getting the stats correct too. We gotta blow up trees, gotta go for pools, we gotta destroy totem poles, gotta do a lot of shit, so let's get it on done with. And of course, this is the last one before the last championship, so obviously we need a huge 6 score, which is 250,000 points, which you can easily get immediately by doing what you're seeing here. I should have gotten a goal before, we'll be seeing that goal soon, but for now, I got the score, I'm done with the score thing. So, let's focus on the rest of the stuff with the totem poles and the jump off the pool thing, as well as the stat points that are around here. There's a lot of things to explore and have a look at and everything, and you know, when it comes to identifying stat points, that's pretty cool too, you know. We need to get all the stat points, we need to get the board, we also need to complete all the goals, so it's a lot to do, and it requires more than one go, because it's really hard to actually do all this in one go. I also tried to do a gap here as well as to get the stat, but I bailed, so you'll be seeing that gap soon too. Right now though, the remaining totem poles are over here, and then it's like a straight line, the last two. The next and final thing I want to do is I want to get up here to get the stat point, because there's no points going up here at all except to get the stat point, so just getting that out of the way right now. Now I also want to do like one more thing, but I couldn't do it in this run, so I decided, fuck it, I'm going to do that next time. Yeah, that was weird. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I tried to get 300,000, but a little bit too short. Oh well. But hey, we did half of it so far, so you know, that's pretty good. Alright. Now, getting this board, I don't think this is the actual way you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it. I go up here and I just jump over the railing. There you go. Also lets me get the stat point here as well. So that makes things easy for me. It's just that I don't think it's the way the developers intended for you to get this. And if it is, then that's weird. Anyway, here's a bomb. Blew off the tree. And now we have to grind this tree with a nose grind all the way through from one end to the other. Like so. So yeah, I like these goals where they continue from where the last goal left off. You know, continuous goals. It's neat. It's very neat. Anyway, I think we got all the stat points. We got all the we got the majority of the hard goals done. We should probably get that tape now and just only have the skate letters left. Now I tried to grind over here to that spot, but it didn't work. And I tried to do a wall ride up here, but it did a manual instead, and then it did a grind. So you know, this game it doesn't do what you want it to do sometimes. But yeah, the tape is up there, and it's kind of weird how I'm supposed to get this tape, but it's not hard. I found it easy just to grind along here and then go for it. That's it. That's the tape. Now all we have left is the skate letters, and we're done with Canada. So we have to do the gaps, which there's not many gaps you saw last part. It's like 15 gaps, so you know. So far, the shortest in the gaps is, you know, this level. Unless the any kind of bonus levels have, I don't even know how the fuck I did that. If any kind of bonus levels have less 15 gaps, then we might see the shortest level there, but right now, Canada is pretty much there for being very short. It's also somehow memorable to people because this ended up appearing a lot of times, and to be honest, like, Canada isn't that interesting. I'll be perfectly honest here, like the Canada level, I don't find it interesting. I actually find the Canada level pretty bland for the most part. And I think there are much better levels out there. Like for instance, the airport level is better than this. But yeah, it's like a personal opinion of people, you know, they like this level, so I'm not gonna bitch about that, you know. If they like it, then that's fine. Anyway, we got the skate loaders, so we're done. Let's leave and upgrade our stats, because that's what we do every single time. So yeah, we're done with the whole goal thing now. We only have to deal with competitions and that's it. But for now, let's upgrade our rail balance and our manuals. And yeah, why not? No. Put that on landing. Yeah. Anyway, let's check out the decks. Last thing we need to do. The decks are Paradise Slammers, Nollie Flip, Race Car, 3D Logo, Checkered Flag, Race Car Logo, Rooster, and Team Still 2001, which you've already seen before, but you know, it's on him as well. I'll be using the Race Car Logo board, but yeah. Not only will I be doing the gaps of Canada, which you know is very short, but I'll also be trying the Suburbia gaps again, because now we have the gaps we need to actually go for those goals, those gaps. So we have the stats, we have what we need, it's all available for us, it's all there ready. So let's do this. We'll start with Canada, which is not that hard and is pretty short. So let's do this. First of all, it's a simple transfer called the quarter pipe transfer. It's right like that. Next, jump over here for the over the quarter pipe. Next, the gap I couldn't do before, I don't know why. It's called the parking lot rail gap. I should have gone this the first time. Next one is a bit more different. Right where the K was, jump over here from one billboard to the other for the billboard gap. Next one's called the big grind gap. You have to grind here, jump over this gap here, and then take the grind all the way to the end for this gap. It's not that hard. Next one is another gap I tried to do, but I couldn't actually land. The hell yeah. Where the stat was, just grind here, then grind all the way down, and you will get it. Simple as that. Next is called Crazy Fool. You have to go over here, grind this all the way through, then grind the rail down here, and take the rail all the way down for the Crazy Fool. There you go. Next is back where the big grind gap was. Take it all the way again, but this time, jump off and grind the rail behind the ramp for the short hop. And finally is the over the rails, where you just make a jump like that. The end. And that's it. So, that is pretty much it for that. So, I believe it's now time for the Suburbia gaps. Zen mind and perfecting your skills. You're gonna find that I did not have any fun trying these, and for good reason. But as you can see, no stats left, no deck left for Tokyo. So, first of all, I did get perfecting your skills because I got very lucky and I had the stats for it, so there you go. But Zen Mind, I couldn't do it. I uploaded a 30-minute video on TSK Dumps of me attempting this shit. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. This is like 4 hours later. 4 hours later, and I still couldn't fucking do it. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate this fucking gap. It's a bullshit fucking gap. This gap can go fuck itself to infinity. It is... I'm not even fucking joking here. This is legit the hardest fucking gap I've ever had to deal with in any of these Pro Skater games, in any version of Pro Skater. This gap sucks. All the gaps in the GBA version, all the gaps in Turbo Skater 2 and 1. No, every single thing. This gap is the hardest fucking gap I have to deal with. And here's the thing. With the Turbo Skater 1 gaps back in the PC version of Turbo Skater 2, there was no need to do this because there was no fucking checklist for those. But here, there's a checklist. I need to fucking do this to unlock some shit. And the problem is, I can't fucking do it because I can't reach this fucking jump because this fucking roof is too fucking high! So, I gave up. I'll try again later, but if I seriously can't do it, I'm gonna have to cheat with the low gravity, which I can unlock, so you know, I have no choice on that matter. So yeah, ban Margera. But we'll not be playing as him, we'll be playing as someone more important than him next time in Turbo Skater 3. Thank you for watching, goodbye.